last time. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's not cute. Oh, is that gonna stay? Okay. So we having some technical difficulties. So, uh-uh. Oh, but let me in, y'all. Hold on for my Zoom, folks. We. All right, let me kick this off right quick. Meetings. Start. Open. Join.
Recording in progress.
All right. Wait. Okay, no problem. No problem. All right, so let me see. I ain't got nobody on YouTube, so I ain't gonna worry about that right now. But I do have to use the bathroom. So let me go to the bathroom. But you did this again. And make sure you let it sit on the counter so it can cool down. Huh? You heard me? Let it sit on the counter so it can cool down. All right. Hey y'all, hey. So we had some technical difficulties earlier, so that's why y'all was a little late getting into the Zoom. But we hit them. So I'm gonna play. Well, I don't know, it's already 7:04. But yeah, so can y'all talk to me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all say something? Anything?
Hey girl.
Hey girl, hey Nori.
Hey, I can't wait to start.
Listen, it's about to be so live real quick. Okay? I hope y'all ready.
Like, they don't even understand. I can't wait till we do the comps.
Listen, one step at a time. Oh, goodness. Hey, Tashina, Kenya, I'm going to need you to try to do some tech support, because I got a lot of stuff going on. I might click the wrong button and this thing shut down. Hey, Andrea. Let me see what I got. Let me see. All right, so let me see. It just showed me one person on YouTube, but let me see how many people I got in my little Zoom meeting. Okay, and then we got 3 over here. So we just gonna go ahead and roll with it. because time is of the essence. It's already 7:05. I know it's late for some people, but I'm so glad that y'all made it. Nonetheless, let me see. Hold on, y'all. Cause I don't even see my little. I'm in here. I'm on it. I don't even know where to find a passcode at this time. So if y'all can't get on the okay, there you go. Hey Kenya, I see you made it in. So Nori, was it any more fires I need to put out in the little group? Was y'all able to get to the worksheet and everything?
Yeah, no, that was fine.
Okay. All right, so I think everybody is in here. Let me pull this back up. So, all right, everyone. So I just want to officially welcome everybody to day one day one day one of the 90-day journey, where I teach you guys how to um build a real estate business from the ground up, step by step, with $0. Because guess what, I got $0. So we gonna work this thing out together. I just want to invite you guys to participate, to be yourselves, to just really, come into this with an open mind and be willing to succeed, be willing to fail, be willing to learn, be willing to create, and be willing to really just test your limits. So I'm excited that for all of you guys who are here, that you decided to jump in and join me on this journey, because I don't want to be alone. So thank you guys for participating. So I do want to open in prayer, because prayer changes things. Prayer, gonna set the tone in this thing. So if you guys will entertain me for a little while, just let me say a little prayer, to just wrap this thing up and set the expectations for this, then I would appreciate it. So Lord, thank you for this time. Thank you for using me as a tool for your people, Lord God, to bring this challenge forth to help people build their real estate business and have success in these next 90 days. I'm thanking you in advance for the testimonies, for the successes, Lord God. Thank you for everybody who is going to watch this on a replay. I thank you for everybody who is watching it now. I just ask that you just bless them and give me what you need to give them, Lord God. So I thank you for the opportunity. I thank you for everyone here, and I just ask that you increase in me and decrease me, Lord God, so that I can just, be available and give value in the way that I need to. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. So there we go. So today is going to be about mindset and goals. I know it's a lot of touche around that, because a lot of people talk about mindset and creating goals and things of that nature. But with this, I want to kind of take a different approach. One, because I feel like it's important to really just come from a place of yourself, versus doing what everybody else is doing and what they say that you should do. So with that, does everybody got a worksheet? If you got the worksheet, just go ahead and drop a comment or say I got it or something, so that I know that we all on the right page, that everybody know what I'm talking about, and that everything is good. And can y'all see me on the Zoom camera? Because for some reason it's blacked out, and I just want to make sure that y'all can see me. Nori got the worksheet.
It's black. We can't see you.
I wonder why that is. Let me see. Oh, maybe because of the maybe because of the YouTube thing. Okay, this is interesting. So if you want to see me, then I guess you gotta have YouTube up as well and just mute one of them. So yes. Andrea, so are you in the Facebook group? Tashana, are you in the Facebook group? Dee, are you in the Facebook group? Let me see. Because I might have to. get the link and then I'll drop it in here so that y'all can join it. Let me see. Y'all supposed to be ready, but it's okay. It's day one because day 2 we is not gonna have these problems. Ain't that right, y'all? So let me see. Let me get a link for y'all. Oh no, that's not what I want. I'm gonna just do it like this right here. Okay, cool. So I'm posting the link to the group in a Facebook. I'm gonna give y'all 3 minutes to click on the link and ask to join, and then I'm gonna help y'all find the worksheet. But matter of fact, let's just make it.
I dropped it. I dropped it in the comments on the Zoom.
Okay, can you do that on the YouTube as well, Nori?
Girl, I don't.
Matter of fact, let me just copy and paste what you got, and then that'll work. Thank you so much,
Okay.
Nori. So let me go ahead and do that because I was just thinking that. So let me do it like this. All right, but y'all still need to join the Facebook group as well because that's where the community is, where y'all get to see each other, talk to each other, participate, that kind of thing. So when everybody ready, y'all just drop a ready in the comments, and then we can go ahead and dive in. Nobody ready? Okay, got it. Let me see. Ready. Okay, my Zoom crew is ready. Okay, come on, YouTube crew. I'm gonna need y'all to get with it. All right, DD's ready. Trevia is ready. I hope I ain't butchered that, girl. I'm gonna just call you Mrs. Evans. Tashina, you ready? Andrea, you ready? I think I got my last 2. All right, we could just go roll with it then. So I just want y'all to get. Okay, Tashina, you ready? Okay. Andrew, yep, you ready. Got it. All right, so everybody's ready. So just to give y'all like some understanding of how this is gonna operate. So pretty much it'll be me, only me, helping y'all get to where y'all need to go as far as value. So I'll be teaching you guys step by step about how to start a real estate business. And my goal is to have you guys end it with testimonials about investor activity. And what that means is I want somebody to raise their hand and say, I bought a property today, or I bought 5 properties today, or by the end of it. So after the 90 days, or I did my first wholesale deal, but ultimately, wholesaling is cool, but I want this to have longevity for you and your family. And so I want you guys to be investors. That's what I'm trying to raise you guys to be, as is investors. And so wholesaling is pretty much just a foundation of how to get to wholesaling, how to get to investing. Because with wholesaling, you learn the process of analyzing a deal. You learn how to talk to sellers. You learn how to market, to get in touch with sellers, that kind of thing. So let wholesaling be a foundation and not your end goal, if you will. Now, if you just want to wholesale, you don't care about investing, then that's cool. I'm still here for you. But hopefully, you guys want to own your own property one day. You want to create generational wealth through real estate. And if that's you, then let me know in the chat so that I know that y'all in the right place. Because I don't want to be teaching you something and by the end of the 90 days, you be like, you know what, that machine girl, she was a scam. She lied to me. I ain't where I need to be. And I just don't like her no more. So block her. Don't slash her name across Facebook. I don't need it. So I just want to make sure that everybody's expectations is in the right place and that everybody's getting what they want or need by the end of this session. Is that all right? All right. No, it's not all right. Let me know something. I don't want to feel alone. I got some on my Zoom. Okay, yes, it's my Zoom crew. We ready. All right, got it. So I want it to be where we can interact with each other. And so that's why I tell y'all to be in the chat. That's why I tell y'all to scream out on the Zoom call. I really prefer you guys to be on the Zoom call. And if you are on the Zoom call, turn on your camera so I can see you. You know? I don't care if you're in a hair bunny, the bathrobe, whatever. Just not in the nude. But if you is in the nude, you can just have the camera up right here. And nobody will ever know. So please participate. Please feel know that this is a safe place. So nobody is here to judge you. And if somebody is here to judge you, then we can just get them out. It's okay. So I know that the only way you can truly have true results, true success is if you get hands on. So I need everybody to be ready to put their hands on the keyboard, their hands on, whatever they got in their home office, the computer, the camera screen, anything. Is that okay with everybody? Can everybody be hands on? If you can't be hands on, if you can't participate, then this is not the place for you. So let me know now. I won't feel no type of way, but I need you to let me know now. Because if you let me know later, I may very well feel some type of way. So let me know now if it's okay that you can participate and be hands on. Y'all probably think I'm a little crazy, but it's okay. All right, I got some yeses in the chat also, so we good. All right.
So y'all can see my crazy hair, y'all. Hey, y'all.
Let me see. Hey, girl. Hi, Kenya.
Hey. I got a little cough, so I'm going to stay on mute, though.
That's fine. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, right. That is fine. So, yeah. So, let's dive in. And that's why we have this worksheet. So the worksheet is so that you can see the questions. I don't want to just be here asking you questions, and by the time we in this Zoom, it didn't put you in no, thought process. It didn't get you to thinking about some things. It didn't get you to have some results. And then by the end of the day, when you just be like, you know what, I feel like I just wasted 2 hours of my evening on this YouTube or Zoom call with Michika, and she ain't helped me accomplish nothing. Like at the end of every day, I want y'all to feel accomplished. I want y'all to feel enlightened. I want y'all to feel like, you know what, I really learned something today, whether that's about yourself, the industry, or business in general. Okay, so jumping into the worksheet, let me make this bigger because I got a little problem with my little eyes, and I ain't got my glasses on. They right here. So, if everybody can pull up their worksheet, we're gonna go ahead and jump into the questions, and then we're gonna go from there. And so, I'm not gonna ask y'all unless you want to. I'm not gonna ask you guys to share your answers, but what I'm gonna do is answer the questions with you guys, and I'm gonna just share my answers live, and then that way y'all can know it's the real deal. I'm not just asking y'all to do something that I won't do myself. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump in. And all I ask is on this worksheet that you be honest. If you can't be honest with nobody else, be honest with yourself and live in your truth. No matter what anybody else gonna think about it, because at the end of the day, if you don't share, I'm gonna be the only one to see it. So I want you to know that I'm not judging you based off your answer. So I need you to be honest, so that way I know how to gear your education towards you. And I know you be like, how you gonna do that in the group section? Well, anything is possible. So just please be honest, please be truthful, and please answer all the questions in its entirety. And then we can understand where you are, where you're trying to be, and how I can best assist you with it. So let's jump into question number 1. So question number 1 is, what do you believe that you can do? Now, some of these questions may be like, you know what, I don't even know. I don't know what to put, and that's okay. But I need you to put something. Don't just put anything though. Put something. And if you need some time to think about it, then that's fine. Okay, you got the rest of the night. You got tomorrow before our next live. I'm gonna give you that much time. But I need you to have it in, because that way I know that you're serious about this journey. You're serious about being here with me, and you're serious about, transforming in a sense. Becoming a better person, becoming a better entrepreneur, just becoming a better you. So that's the purpose of these questions. So what do you believe that you could do? I believe that I can succeed at anything I really put my mind to. I believe that I can create a successful real estate business. And I believe that I can truly grow and truly transform into the woman that I want to be in order to enrich others' lives. Okay. Now, if you was to ask me this question, I would say a couple weeks ago, maybe even yesterday, I wouldn't be able to give you the answer. But because I was intentional about my day today, waking up, praying, just releasing a lot of stuff to God that I just did not want to carry today. Enriching myself with other education for personal development and showing up for you guys really helped me to be able to give you this answer. And it's in its truth. Now, does that mean that I live in that truth every single day? No. Because guess what? It has to be a habit that's developed. And so it's okay if you feel that way one day and then you don't feel it the next day. So what we're hoping to do is by the end of this 90 days, you can feel that every single day. Okay. So that's what I believe I can do. Does anybody else want to share? Don't be shy. But if you want to be shy, that's okay. Because by the time we hit 90 days, you're not going to be shy no more. Okay, so my dad was your answer. Cool. Anybody else want to share? No? Okay, got it. If you on my Zoom call and then I'm going too fast and you want to share, just scream out and let me know. All right. So, what do you believe that I can't do or that you can't do? And y'all go ahead and type your answers in while we doing this, so that way you ain't got to do it later. So what do you believe that you can't do? I believe that I can't. I might gotta dig deeper to this because sometimes we get caught up in thinking that we can do any and everything. So what can I not do? Okay, got it. I cannot be consistently in my true self at this time. And what I mean is I just came out of a 21-day fast. And what I learned was I was just being somebody I wasn't, and being somebody that I really didn't even know that I was being that person. And so for me, it's gonna take some time to walk in my alignment consistently. Cause some days I just be like, you know what, I just don't want to be here today, and that's the person you see today. And then the next day, I be like, you know what? I could be here, I could be here for the rest of my life, but it's not, as easy as it is every day. And so that's one thing I believe I can't do. Another thing I feel like I can't do is I can tell you something that I struggle with. So something that I struggle with is creating reasonable goals. And when I say that, I mean like when I say I want to, do a wholesale deal or do wholesale deals by the end of March, do $100,000 in wholesale deals. Okay, that's cool. That's obtainable. But guess what? If I ain't got the systems in place, if I ain't got the tools in place, if I ain't got the people in place, how can I possibly do $100,000 in deal? Unless I just randomly look up and get one deal for $100,000, it's impossible. And so with that, I create this expectation around myself that literally stresses me out because I did not take the necessary time to be intentional about one, my goal and how I was going to meet that goal. So that's one thing that I struggle with and that I'm working on, and that's why this kind of why this group kind of bursted out, because I've been in the real estate industry for now going on almost about 3 years, but I failed at it. I wouldn't say fail, but I had some failures, okay? And one reason being because I was just going with what everybody else say, like the YouTube gurus, watching everybody else's success, monitoring everybody else's journey, but not really focusing on what I got going on. So getting lost in the sauce with all the shiny object syndrome, not being true to myself, not doing stuff that really served me and really just compliment me and my personality. And so with that, I was just doing, but really wasn't having no success, really wasn't having no results. And so that's why, the Lord had to tell me, like, look, we're just going to scrap all that. You can just forget what you know. And we're just going to focus on the things that actually did work and then some. And we're going to implement this time. Okay. So that was it. Anybody want to share about that? And if y'all just not going to share, period, then y'all just go ahead and let me know, and I ain't going to answer no more. All right.
I don't mind sharing.
Okay,
I
come
just hope
on.
I'm answering it correctly because I am an overthinker. But
Okay.
I put I can't lie to others about my purpose in real estate. I
Hmm.
can't give up on myself. I can't get so easily frustrated when things don't go my way because that's me. I am
Hmm.
very an overachiever. So
I love that. I love how you took that positive approach to the can't. Like, what am I not willing to do? Like, what can I not let myself do, go to, any of that? I appreciate that, Kenya. I love it. Okay. Anybody else want to share? And that goes to show it is no right or wrong answers to this thing. Whatever you feel when you read the question and whatever answer jump out of you onto this paper or computer, that's the right answer. So, what are some limiting beliefs that you have about yourself? Honey, let me tell you. I could go on and on and on and on and on and on about this one question. Why? Because we have the good Mashika, the you know what, girl, you could do it, it's nothing, don't worry about it, this, that, and the third. And then you got that other Mashika who is just like, girl, no, we're not doing that today. You're not gonna be here today, you're not gonna accomplish that thing today. Do anybody got two people that live inside of them? The positive person and the negative. Anybody, or am I by myself? Y'all let me know if I'm by myself, and that is okay. I ain't gonna feel no type of way. But that's just what I deal with. And so when we talk about limiting beliefs, one would be I just can't reach that goal. Maybe that goal is just too much, or I can't give them that value like that because I don't feel secure in myself about my accomplishments, about what I want to do or what I have done, based off what other people gave to me. And when I say what other people gave to me, you know how you got, maybe somebody in your childhood or maybe somebody in your life right now who just say, you know what? I don't know why you're trying to do that, but you can't do that. You won't even fit that box. Like, what do you think you're doing? No, you just need to sit down, get you a regular job. Don't try to start no own business. You ain't ready for that yet. Just giving you that negative energy. Anybody got a person like that, or had a person like that, or deal with something like that from their past? Let me know. I guess my YouTube chat is just broken for everybody but Shashina. All right, sober with me. Okay, got it. So yes, that's what I got going on. So as far as just limiting beliefs is concerned, that would be, I can't teach people. I can't be a leader. I can't, I'm just not ready to be the best mom. I can't be the best mom. I just don't have enough in me. Or, I'm just not ready for this transformation, or I'm not ready for the success that I really want. I can't have a successful marriage, or, I can't work it out with my husband. Or, like I said, we could go on, on and on. Okay, on and on. I can't, I don't have what it takes to be who I really want to be. Or I don't know if I ever be able to see all of my goals and visions and hopes and dreams come to fruition. Or I can't have that relationship right now, whether that's a friendship or, an intimate relationship. The list just goes on and on. So we just gonna stop it right there. Does anybody want to share on that one? Andrea said she filmed me. Thank you, Andrea. Anybody want to share? I'm gonna need my YouTube crew to get on a Zoom call so y'all can be like alive. But I think, hold on, I think I can bring people in here. But we ain't gonna do that today because I don't know nothing about that just yet. Oh, so next question: what are some of the strengths that you have that would help you be successful in real estate? When I think about what you got to do in real estate, like stuff like talking to sellers, okay, so I feel like that I've gotten to the point and highlight gotten, because I ain't start off in real estate like this. I was afraid to go, but I did it. I ain't know what to say when the people call in, when I send them the direct mail, but guess what? I got through it. So what are some of my strengths right now? I say talking to anyone would be my strengths right now. I wouldn't say understanding the root of the problem. So in real estate, when you're dealing with a seller, when you're trying to find motivation is more than just saying, oh, I just want to sell my house today. Like, you really have to figure out how to dig deep and find their issue, find their problem, or why they want to sell this property. And sometimes it is as simple as, I just want to sell, you know. So another strength would be just knowing what I want to accomplish and trying my hardest. I don't care how many rocks I gotta turn over, how many people I gotta talk to, you know, where I gotta go to find the answer to that. So I can say that I'm a problem solver. I love challenges. I love solving problems. So that's one of my strengths. And having just that tenacity and determination to not give up. You know, no matter how many times I got to start over, how many people I got to talk to, how many mentorships, whatever it takes to just get there. I feel like that's one of my strengths, and just having strength in general. You know, whenever I get down to a low place, like last year, majority of last year, I dealt with depression. And so if I didn't come out of that, if I didn't have enough strength to pull myself out of that, I wouldn't be here in front of you guys today. So just strength in general, having that strength to be able to push through whatever life just throws my way. I feel like that's one of my strengths. Does anybody want to share on this one? Andrea said, talking with people, what if I say the wrong thing? So is that a strength or is that a weakness, Andrea? Help me be clear. Anybody else want to share? Okay. What are some of the... Go ahead.
I just did some bullet points. Confidence, leadership, caring, understanding, problem solving, goal oriented, and strong minded.
Love it. Yes, those are some real good qualities that you will definitely need in the real estate industry, because if y'all don't know, this ain't that industry that you just play with where success is just super easy. Like, you really have to just work from it. Okay, cool. You really just gotta work for it and just get out there and do it. And most of the times, like, especially with first getting out there talking to sellers, you'll get a lot of no's. And if you don't know how to curve a no, pivot a no, or figure out like, why am I really getting those, then this is just not the place or the industry for you to be in. And so you really just have to have some strong strengths that you can lean on until you develop your weaknesses. Does that make sense? What are some of the weaknesses that you have that would stop you from being successful in real estate? So for me, the Lord is still dealing with me on this, but talking to people who just don't know how to respect me, don't know how to get to the point, don't know how to give me what I need, you know? And so for me, I'm learning how to extend grace, compassion, patience, especially. Because a lot of times you will come across sellers who just want to talk. And, you know, you may got 40, 50 more calls due for the day, and you just can't sit on the phone with Miss Lulabelle talking for the whole day. You can't do that. But it may be necessary for Miss Lulabelle, because Miss Lulabelle might be on her last leg and she may feel like this is her last day. And your conversation with Miss Lulabelle is gonna help her, you know, be on this earth for another day. You also have those people who be irate, you know, because they are getting those 10, 20 calls a day, and you the 21st, and you have to figure out how to disarm them. So I feel like that's a weakness for me, because I hang up. I just be like, you know what? You know, this is just not a person. We ain't getting nowhere with this, you know, whatever the case may be. And I just, you know, cancel them out. Like, you know what? Scratch them off the list. We keeping them moving. And that's just not the right way to be in real estate, because you will come across a property where, you know, you may be talking to this person. You may just have one phone call with them, like one touch, okay? And then you have Tashina come across, and she come across the same property, but guess what? She took the time with Miss Lulabelle, and Miss Lulabelle sold her house at a steep discount. So instead of at 70% ARV, she sold it to her for 30% RV, and Tanisha gets to make $100,000 assignment fee on this, because she was patient, because she was kind, because she was compassionate, and because she really understood what Miss Lulabelle needed at that time. Okay, so that's the weakness of mine that I definitely need to work on. Let me see. So that kind of stopped me from being successful on a sense of getting everything that I, kind of came across as far as marketing and talking to sellers versus just getting a couple. Another weakness that I would have to say is consistency and organization. So I'm getting to the point now where I'm learning how to be more organized, creating little things that work for me as far as organization is concerned. And consistency, like I just struggle with consistency. So this challenge is going to be a challenge for me to show up for you guys Monday through Saturday for the next 90 days. And so if you see Mashika just say, you know what, I'm not coming today, then y'all just know that consistency has not on her front door and she just not doing it today. So I definitely have an issue with consistency because, I operated a lot out of motivation. Let me tell y'all, motivation is the devil. Okay. Motivation is a short burst of energy, a short burst. It's like, how you go to the gas station, you ain't really got time to pump no gas, or you really just ain't got no more than $5 to put in the tank. So you put that $5 in the tank, and it may get you to your destination and back home. But guess what? The next day you got to go back to the gas station and get some more gas. That's what motivation is for you. And so if you feel like, I need to be motivated, I just need that right thing, I just need that right person to come talk to me, you sucking yourself out. You have to build that discipline. You have to change your mindset around, showing up for yourself. Because at the end of the day, you're not showing up for your kids, you're not showing up for your husband, you're not showing up for these sellers, you're showing up for yourself. So if you can't get your mind wrapped around showing up for yourself and showing out in your business because you showed up for yourself, then it's going to be a struggle. Not saying that you can't be successful, but it's going to be a struggle when you talk about being successful for the long haul, for the longevity of it all. And so for me, the biggest thing, the reason why I struggle with consistency is because all I was doing was motivating. I'll go on YouTube and go find that what's his name? What's the motivational speaker name? Eric Thomas, go find him, or go find a little gospel gangster preacher guy. Dr. somebody, I can't remember who his name is either. And I'll just play those every day while I'm trying to cold call or sit on my direct mail or whatever the case may be. And guess what? It fizzled out over time because it just wasn't enough. It was something that I had to work on me and my mind and the way I think and the way I view my goals, my vision for my business or lack thereof. And figured out how to make a decision to get up that day at a certain time each day and show up and do the work. And so that was a struggle for me. And so now that I understand that, though, I can work more towards being more consistent. And so I'm committing to you guys that I am going to show up every single day during this challenge because I want consistency to be a habit for me in my life and be an example to you guys on how to be consistent. So that's my answer for that question. Does anybody want to share on that?
I can piggyback off the consistency.
Come on, Nori.
I did 2 deals in 2020, and the last deal that I did was like the breaking point because I was so new. I didn't know that it can take time when it comes to closing the deal. It's not going to be always like less than 30 days. No, it can take some time. So I was just getting really impatient. I was getting frustrated, but instead I should have been putting more energy and finding more sellers who were motivated so I could just keep having a whole pipeline full of deals ready to close. So when I saw how long it was going to take for us to close, I was just like, this is too long. So I can say being patient and keeping my consistency going, being very more disciplined, because the thing is, you get the money, but you gotta realize the money isn't real. It's not really yours. You gotta put that right back into marketing. You gotta put that into everything that's gonna keep your business floating and successful, because it costs money. It does. So I think I was misled when I was first told about, wholesale. So it was a lot of unlearning, relearning, and I said, no, that has to stop. I have to stop buying everybody's course. I gotta stop listening to everybody. I have to really find somebody to help me, like literally say, no, this is what you need to do. Stay focused at one thing at a time. Because I was also all over the place. So organized, yes, I definitely need to get a lot more organized because I just be all over the place. And then when I'm all over the place, that's how I feel deep down inside. That's how I feel deep down in my thoughts. Like I'm just all over the place. So yeah, to piggyback on you, it's definitely the consistency, the organizing, being disciplined.
Yes, that's real good, Nori. Thank you for sharing. And it just goes to show, like, when you been here, you understand. And it's also important to, harp on the fact that she said, she was misled. And there's a lot of people out here who say, you know what, you can do this. It's easy to get a deal. You can get a deal in 30 days. Yes, that's very possible. But guess what? Everybody's individual journey is different. Okay. So I started marketing. My first marketing campaign launched March 2020. Okay. I got my first deal August 2020. But guess what? Everybody can't have that same success story. People will get started like a month in, and in a month they got their first deal. People get started, they learn. Like Nori said, buy all these courses from everybody, watch everybody YouTube videos. They showing up for every YouTube live they do. And it takes them 2 years or more to get their first deal. It's people that fall out the race. They market, they spend thousands of dollars doing this thing and never get anything from it. Why? Because they gave up. Because it was so overwhelming with all the knowledge that's out here, all the education that's out here, and they didn't have anywhere that they could just hone into and say, you know what, this is my groove. This is something that works for me. This is something I can stick with. This is something I can actually see results from. And so I encourage you guys, if you feel like y'all not vibing with me, if you feel like this ain't working for you, then find somebody else, because everybody isn't for everybody, and that's okay. That's something that you have to learn, in yourself and be true to yourself about. Okay, what do I need to be able to be successful? What do I need in a person or a mentor to help me get to where I'm trying to go? And like literally create a checklist. Like when you watch somebody's YouTube video or you on somebody's channel, oh, you know what? She wear weave. She ain't working for me. I don't want to deal with nobody that wear weave. Well, you know what? She wear glasses. I'm sorry. I can't even focus on her because of this glare on the screen that's on her glasses. Stuff like that. You know what? She wear black. That black shirt, I'm allergic to black. I just can't fool with her. And you find somebody else. It's that simple, because you'll find yourself going down this rabbit hole with people and you never gain any value from that at all. Like people who don't start in YouTube, started in the real estate journey and I've been on YouTube and stuff. How many channels did it take, or how many videos did it take for you to find somebody that you could watch more than one video on? Or one person you say by the end of the video, you know what, I don't really learn something, or I get it. How many people can say that? Because I know me, it took a couple videos. It took a couple channels. It took a couple people to find that right person to say, you know what, I could take imperfect action today because they gave me enough tidbits. They gave me enough fuel to put in my tank to go. Okay? Enough. Let me see my Zoom crew saying something. Summer says she needs to be more organized. She be all over the place sometimes. I'm right there with you, Summer. You are not alone. So, yes. So that was good, Nori. Thank you for that. So moving right along, what do you think you need to be successful in real estate? So I don't want to answer this one, to be honest. I want somebody else to answer it because I'm a little biased and I've been around for a little while, so I know what it takes to be successful in real estate. So I need anybody to answer this question right here. What do you think you need to be successful in real estate?
Can I go ahead and say something?
Yes.
And you pronounce her name Tashiana, by the way.
Tashiana. You know what? That's better than what I was saying. Tashiana. Girl, I might say that for the rest of the night.
But I think what it takes to be successful in real estate is aside from, analyzing your market and making sure your numbers make sense and all of that, I think it's really just being able to network and connect with people more than anything. Because the kind of market that it is that we are in, things are rapidly changing every single day. And the only way that we're going to be able to keep up with this information is by keeping up with our community, keeping up with each other, informing other people of the changes that are going on and things like that. And I think that's kind of what bridges people together in a sense.
Yes, it
because it's real estate, everyone is gonna need a place to live. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, to take out the networking aspect of any kind of real estate driven anything is kind of crazy to me sometimes. So it's interesting when you try to like form groups with people, or you try to seek out knowledge, and people kind of just like look at you differently, like, oh, they look at you as competition, or they look at you as somebody that could make more money than them, and now they don't want to tell you anything. And it's just like this whole secrecy around all of us trying to get to generational wealth is kind of, I feel like, is what's holding it back a little bit. So just to sum it up, I feel like networking and spreading information is probably like the best hands-on thing that anybody could do in order to be successful in real estate.
Right. Round of applause on what you said, because if you don't want to network, if you don't want to talk to people, if you don't want to just be involved, I'm telling you, this is not the industry for you. This is not. Like, you really have to just put yourself out there and find your tribe. Like, find the people that you connect with, find people, more importantly, in your local market, because this virtual thing, this is all good. But Nori may have an issue in Massachusetts that Michigan and South Carolina don't know nothing about. Not a thing. And so how can I possibly help Nori unless I don't sit here on my off time researching Massachusetts real estate law or researching just laws, period? More than likely, I ain't gonna do that. Why? Because I don't plan on doing no deals in Massachusetts unless somebody bring a deal to me to help with, So, but as far as me just going over there and marketing myself, we ain't there yet. We here in South Carolina, so that's what I'm focusing on. So, very, very definitely something that you have to work on. And in this group, I behoove you to collaborate with each other. Like, honestly, you're really not gonna have no choice. And so it's gonna come a time in the mentorship where I'm gonna put you guys in messenger groups, and based off of your local market. And you guys are gonna have to connect. I want to see y'all set up meetups with each other. I want to see y'all get on accountability calls with each other and really just talk about the deals you're doing and, trade resources, trade knowledge, because it's so important to have people that you can lean on in this industry, because it's so easy to feel alone, because the industry is so vast that it's people everywhere doing everything, flying a lot here, finding the truth there. And you really just have to have somebody that you can bounce stuff off, like, Nori, is this right? Is this true? I heard about this. And they say they doing deals over here in Massachusetts, but you know what? I ain't never heard nobody doing this. Is it true? And Nori can come back to say, Tashiana, no, that ain't true. Just leave that where that's at. But you don't have that unless you build that out for yourself, because nobody's going to do it for you. Now, you may have some people out there who just jump in your inbox every time you get. They really ain't trying to sell you nothing that, have your best interest in heart. And they may just see you posting around and answering questions. And they took the time to say, you know what, Tashiana, I've been seeing you around. And I just want to, let you know that I'm here for you. And if you have any questions, then just let me know. But you have to be, self-sufficient in that area to reach out to people and find people who, vibe with you, who got the same morals, values, and, same goals, things of that nature, so that you can have a group of people that you can kind of, hone in on and, do deals with, increase your revenue. And that's another thing, collaboration, baby. Let me tell you, if you feel like you can go real far real fast in this industry by yourself, I'm telling you, stop lying to yourself today. Okay, let's take a moment in that. Stop lying to yourself today. If you feel like you could go far and fast in this industry by yourself, because you cannot. I don't care how deep your pockets is. I don't care who YouTube channel you don't watch or who mentorship you don't took. It's not possible. It's not possible, because it's not about what you know. It's about who you know. Okay. And your net worth is determined by your network. Okay, so I'm gonna need you to get involved with people who you could call and say, you know what, I ain't never seen this before a day in my real estate days, and I need your help. Okay, so connect with new people who probably never heard of real estate or never done real estate before, and other people who OGs in the business and in the industry who can help you with those tough questions. Okay, it's important. So thank you again, Tashiana, for that, because that's a big one. Anybody else want to share? All right, cool. Moving right along. What are you looking to learn or accomplish as a result of this 90-day journey? Again, matter of fact, I'll go ahead. But I need somebody to come with it too, because I ain't here by myself. Matter of fact, I just need everybody to answer, because if you don't know what you're trying to accomplish or what you want to learn, then what is you here for? So I need everybody blow up the chat, unmute, or whatever you want to do, and just give me an answer, please. So for me, what I'm looking to accomplish is one, truly build a business that's going to be successful, a business model. So by the end of these 90 days, I'm looking to have my full team hire of 12 individuals with specific duties and tasks that are going to help me, meet my real estate goals and execute my vision. So that's one thing that I'm looking to accomplish. Another thing I'm looking to accomplish is to help you guys do deals. Okay, whether it's that you taking down your own deals, whether that's a wholesale deal, whether that's to change your mindset, whether that's just to transform you as a human being. That's what I'm looking to accomplish at the end of these 90 days. And another thing would be to let me see. Another thing would be I'm looking to own my own property by the end of these 90 days, because I know it's possible. And also just get my wholesaler revenue up where I need it to be to support my employees, to support my own personal life, because I do this full time. So that's another thing that I'm trying to do by this 90 days. So definitely have a pipeline of leads coming in where I can consistently close deals every single month by the end of this 90 days. All right, Andrea says she's looking to have financial freedom, create generational wealth, start working for herself, and help others to do the same. I love that, Andrea. Thank you for sharing. Oh, no. Go ahead, Nora. I'm about to say Zoom crew is quiet. What?
I'm looking to change my mindset. I'm looking to build an automation business. I'm looking to really know and grow my business. Like, some people grow businesses but don't really, like, if their workers was to quit, they wouldn't even know what to do or how to accumulate their business. So I want to be able to know. I want to be able to know from like point A to point Z exactly how to operate my business, how to make it on automation, and just continuously just be able to bless and share this knowledge with others.
I love that. Thank you, Nora, for sharing. And I hope I'm able to at least help you accomplish one of those things. Okay, I believe I can help you do one of them at minimum.
No, you can do all.
Oh, goodness. There she go. All right, Tashiana, you said I'm looking for my business accountability group with a sad face. First of all, baby girl, I'm going to need you to turn that face upside down to a smiley face, baby, because you is here.
Listen, okay, but really though, looking for my business accountability group is huge. I'm talking about huge, because I'm going to take like a wild guess just from like the people that are in the Zoom call, and then I can't see YouTube anymore. But with us being women in a male-dominated industry,
let me stop you right there, first of all, because I really do think, I didn't even notice that, because we always in a male-dominated group, but I think we do got all women in here, and that ain't no coincidence. Keep going.
Yes, being in a male-dominated industry is insane. And I've personally, like last year, I believe I did 6 deals, 2 by myself, and everything else I partnered up with males. And the way that I was even acquisitions manager for one of them.
Okay.
And the way that I was like treated and just the way that people like came at me, the men, Black men specifically, was just, it was disgusting to me. And it was kind of like, wow, you really see me as that much of a threat that you want to go like, you want to just like battle with me compared to let's spread the knowledge and just share it and all be on the come up. And so, you know, that kind of left me kind of sad, you know, like I was new into everything. I was like, okay, you know, I'm getting deals done, blase, blase. But once they started to see like, oh, she knows this or, oh, she knows that, it was like this huge drawback. And it was this huge like sexism thing, and it was just like all these things that could really just discourage you being in a male dominated industry. And so really finding my business accountability group was like really important to me, because, you know, I ran into people, you know, oh, we start up this business or we do this, that, and the third, but, you know, everyone kind of like falls off later on. And it's like, where do I fit in, or where is my group of friends or somebody to like come together daily and be like, hey, y'all, did you do what you need to do? If you didn't do it, why not? Do you need help with something? Like, how can we really build and work together in order to get this going? I just feel so strongly about being able to network and hold each other accountable to certain things, just because, you know, we're in a community that doesn't have a lot compared to the other communities. So it's like we're all that we have. And instead of going back and forth with each other, I just feel like we'd be able to grow so much quicker and so much faster and really be able to enjoy what we did if we worked together. So that's my little sad face part.
Okay, so check this, y'all. I need y'all to help me and Tashiana out. Okay, and in the chat, if you want to grow together, type yes, grow. Just type it, yes, grow. If you want to grow together with us, type it. Let me know. Let Tashiana know that she is not alone in this journey, and she can have accountability in this group, in this space. Y'all say hey to my husband just in the camera.
Hi.
All right. Yeah, somebody said grow, honey, grow. Yes, let's grow. Yes, let's grow. Okay, so you got people that want to grow with you. All right. If you want to do deals together, like if I come to the group and I say, you know what, you guys, I just came with the opportunity to buy an apartment complex with 500 units, but I need some partners. You know, I may need a credit partner. I may need somebody who understands property management. I may need somebody who got the money to take it down. If you are willing to partner on this, just say yes. I'm willing to partner. Come on, I need to see it. Tashiana needs to see it. And don't just say it just to say it. Like, really mean it. If you don't mean it, just say, no, I'm not willing to partner. No, I'm not willing to grow. And that's okay. Dee say, yes, let's get it. And just said, let's just grow. Okay, so we got some people. Let me go back to my little Zoom call. Yes, partner. Everybody willing to partner. Okay. So if you feel like you need somebody to hold you accountable, you need somebody to call you like once a week, probably every day. I know I'm that person that needs somebody to call me every day. Just shoot me a text. I'm sure you know what you say you need to do. Is you still going live for us today? I need somebody to do that. Okay. If you need somebody to check on you, if you need somebody to push you, if you need somebody to hold you accountable to do the things that you said you want to do, say that would be me. Anybody, or am I alone? I'm the only one that want to be held accountable.
I'm like, don't play at me. I'll call you now.
Call me, can you? Yes. Okay. So I just want to know that we have the same needs, okay, or some of the same needs. We have some of the same desires when it comes to being in this real estate space. And like I said, it's no coincidence that it's a lot of women. And what Tashiana said is not, not a lie. It's not false. And so for me, I have a different experience from it. So when I say, and I'm saying it loud so my baby can hear me, it is nothing but women on this Zoom and live. Because, every time I turn around, I was on the phone with a man, trying to get deals done, trying to get help. I was on a Zoom call with a man. I was doing a real estate meet up in public with men. And it was just like, he questioned me like, babe, what are you doing? Like, who you on the phone with today? Like, who is that? Oh, you need me to go with you? And I'm like, babe, like, what's the problem? Like, me and you, we good. You know, we is good. Why is you feeling this type of way? And if you don't know, really stay with consume your life. So I encourage you to figure out how much time you can truly dedicate to this and stick to that. If it's 2 hours a day, if it's 1 hour a day, and you got kids, you got families, you got a husband, you got a boyfriend, you got a boo, you know, whatever you got, then stick to that. Because you don't be like me when it's like literally 24 hours in a day, and out of those 24 hours, I'm spending 20 on the phone, on Facebook and Messenger, you know, dealing with sellers, doing paperwork, whatever the case may be. Okay? So if it's a male dominated industry and I'm on the phone and I got a Facebook groups and I got this mentorship call, whatever the case may be, and it's a man, well, my man got every right to feel like I'm cheating on him with another dude and got evidence to prove it, you know? And so it is a struggle because all you want to do is find a sis. I don't want to serve, I want to sis. So sis, where is you? Can we connect? Can you teach me? Can you pour into me? Can we do this together? Like, I feel you 100% on that, Tashiana. And it's just like, you have, it's like, even if you try to search, like, you try to search and you try to find them, and it's just like, I can't find nobody. I done went to Egypt. I done went to Europe. I done took off the biggest boulder. I done climbed Mount Everest, and I still can't find nobody. Is women even exist in this? Because if I was to ask y'all to name a woman right now with the best YouTube real estate channel right now. Can anybody name nobody? Name somebody who is a big player in the real estate industry that's a woman. Bigger than Grant Cardone, bigger than Robert Kiyosaki. Can anybody name anybody? No. And honestly, that's a problem for me because who do I have to look up to say, you know what, I'm a woman, I'm a black woman on top of that. And I could be successful in real estate just like Robert Kiyosaki, or just like Grant Cardone, or just like Pace Morby, or just like Brent Daniels or Jamil DMG. I could do that. How? Sometimes you just need somebody to just look over and see, you know what? Tashiana, Nori, Stephanie, Summer, Kenya, Dominique, they really doing their thing. Andrea, she really doing her thing. Oh my God. Did y'all just see her take down that $5,000 not $5,000, but 500 unit apartment complex? Did y'all just see Didi crush it? Like, she just did $1 million month. Okay, $1 million month. Did y'all see that? I can't say that in the real estate industry when it comes to women. I can't say that. Now, I could cheer Pace Morby on. I could cheer, you know, Tony the Closer on, or whoever else, you know, real estate Diddy. I could do that. But as far as having a female that's bold and out there and not masculine, she loves her femininity. She loves being a woman. She loves wearing dresses and stuff out there doing it. I can't say that I have. You know, and so it is a struggle, and you be like, you know what? Well, do I got to compartment to be able to just stand in this? You know, do I feel like I got to break my nails to try to get to the top because these men have really carved out their way? And like she said, they don't really want to help you. You know, they're really high five and, you know, go out to the bar. And that was another thing. Like, I'm picking a place for the real estate meetup, and I'm asking for suggestions from the guys. They're going to send me to some bar. I'm like, you know, with the sports bars, with the TVs and stuff, I'm like, what it is? What is it? So it's so important that you do have to be around females who are actually being successful in this industry and not hating on each other, not saying, you know what, ooh, did you see how her hair was? Like, ooh, did you see how she was talking on the phone? Like, ooh, did you see her with all her girls out? No, women with integrity, women who really trying to go somewhere, women with vision, women who, you know, really want to be successful in this thing, and not just successful on a minor level, which if you want to be, that's okay. But really reaching the stars and not just reaching them, but touching them, okay? Like picking the star down and bringing it back to you, like, here you go, sis. You know, like I've been seeing you, you know, I've been seeing you doing your thing. And, you know, I just want to encourage you with this star that I just got out here in space. And I just want to bring it back and give it to you and give you a little piece of the pie, you know? So if that's the kind of community that y'all want, Tashiana, if you want to feel like you're at home, then baby, I'm telling you, you are at home. Even if everybody else on this Zoom call or YouTube don't agree, I'm here with you, okay? I'm here with y'all, but I'm pretty sure that everybody can agree that that's the type of community that they want. That's the type of space they want to be in, so that they can really reach their heights and reach their goals, and really see their vision come to life. Okay, so thank you for sharing it. Thank you so much. All right, the biggest question. I don't know if this is the biggest question, but it's big to me. Are you committed to participate for the entire 90 days? If you're not, I ain't gonna say drop out, because you may just need it today. You may just need it today. Who am I to tell you don't come back tomorrow to see if you really need tomorrow or not? I ain't gonna tell you that. But if you really committed to being here for the 90 days, let me just get a yes in the chat. So I know that, I got a little crew for the whole 90 days. Okay, Stephanie, Tashiana, got it. Kenya, got it. Didi, got it. All right, I got a couple in here with me. Good. All right. Why are you choosing real estate as your current career vehicle? All right, I'm gonna go. Real estate has truly showed me that I can do what I want, when I want, how I want, and still be successful. Okay. And I say that very lightly, because it's broad. But I feel like this is the only business that really presented me with flexibility. Like, I don't have to feel forced to, meet this goal, sign up this many people so I can get a bonus, or, work the whole year if I wanted to, because I have to, or not be involved with like-minded people, because the only people that are involved in this type of industry are only certain type of people that I don't vibe with, so I can't even survive in the industry. That's why I chose real estate. And it was the only thing that, when we really talk about generational wealth and longevity and something that I could pass down to my daughters, this was it. This was something, because when I got pregnant with my second daughter, and she was out here, and I'm just like, you know what, Mashika, you can't keep hopping from business to business to business to business. You can't keep doing that, okay? You need something stable, you need something consistent, and you need something that's going to help you meet your financial goals, and something that you can pass down to your girls. And so when I came across real estate, this was it. I said, you know what? No further, no more. we ain't looking into nothing else. We want to look into something else after we be successful with real estate, then cool. If not, cool too. But this is gonna be it for right now. And so that's why I chose real estate. Didi she said financial freedom, have more time for my family, not working 9 to 5, and something I genuinely like doing it. I feel you, Didi, on a genuinely like doing it, because I've been in a lot of stuff, and I kind of realized, like, Mashika, you was never gonna really be successful in that because you ain't really like it. And it's so important to be in stuff that you're actually passionate about. So if you find out, like, during this 90-day challenge, like, you know what, this ain't doing it for me. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to help nobody. I don't want to do none of this stuff. I'd rather be a florist, or I'd rather just, sing on YouTube for 3 hours a day and touch somebody's soul. I'd rather just, paint. I'd rather just be a stay-at-home parent and don't do anything else. That's okay. But you got to be honest with yourself and truthful with yourself in the beginning. Okay, don't get 7 years, 8 years down the road and you figure out, oh, you know what, real estate is just not for me. No, baby, you can figure that out in the beginning. So I encourage you to think about it. Take these 90 days to figure out if this is something that you like. And if it is, then cool, stick with it. I'm here with you. And if not, that's cool. I appreciate you for participating nonetheless. Okay. Anybody else on the show?
Yes, I just wanted to say, I personally chose real estate just because it was the thing that made the most sense. Along with, first of all, I've never had any kind of like time freedom as I have now doing anything else. Because I was one of those people, I don't like working for other people. It's really irritating. It's just made the most sense. But even more so, I came from a family where we never owned a home. I'm talking about never. We rented ever since I was a kid. But I watched, my dad for the most part, work his entire life up until the point where he can't work anymore and he still doesn't have a home. And so when I kind of like looked at it based off of my childhood and kind of how things kind of transitioned into now, I was like, well, hold the hell on. Why is it that we don't, like, you get what I'm saying? Why is it that we don't have properties to pass down? Why is it that we don't own homes? Why is it that we're just out here? We can't rent forever, and people are paying attention to that now. They're able to do whatever that they want to do with rent prices, and you just have to go with it. But if you own your own land and your own property, it's yours. And so that kind of just made more sense to me when it came to my purpose of building communities. We don't have the kind of foundation that it is that we need to do what it is that we need to do. And so to me, I was like, well, if I were to do anything, where would I start to go on ahead and help fix a community that I come from? And to me, the biggest thing was having a place to sleep. Okay. Everything else falls into place if you have a place to lay your head at and a place to regenerate yourself. And even more so, every time I go around anywhere, y'all, it's like I see dollar signs. Like there's just land, there's houses, there's land, and there's all kinds of resources out here, but we're just steadily being fed this whole narrative of, oh, we don't have enough housing, or we don't have enough this, or we don't have enough that. And it's kind of like, well, how is it that we don't have anything, but you got whole communities being built in a year? You feel me? Like, how is it that the price of such and such went up to the point where prices of houses are crazy, but communities are still popping up left and right, and people have been begging for their own land and their own space, and y'all know that, and you just kept telling them over and over and over again, no, but you tell other people yes. And I just paid attention to stuff like that, and it also went hand in hand on recognizing that this was a white male dominated industry, and it kind of just went hand in hand, like, hey, somebody's got to be the one to bring it all and bridge it all together. Might as well go on ahead and get into it. Nobody is doing real estate the way that I envision it. So that just like leaves me with hey, clearly there's a need for something. And if you're able to provide that, you might as well just stick to it. I did first think, hey, am I even gonna be able to do this? And then the more I thought about it, I was like, what else are you gonna do? And I was like, but you're right though. What else would I rather be doing with my time? And it's like, I don't see myself doing anything with my time other than building wholesome communities.
Girl, you coming up right up my alley. I'm glad you stopped when you did, because I'm over here containing myself like, Lord, Mashika, don't go there. Don't go there. Like, don't go there. Like, you all the way up my alley, okay? So, like, when I tell y'all that I had went on that 21-day fast, okay? And when Nori can say that she been all over the place, okay? So when we talk about, like, first of all, y'all have to understand, real estate is a vast industry, okay? When Tashiana, say it slow, Mashika. When Tashiana can say there is so many opportunity and all she sees is dollar signs, or she driving around or walking around or whatever she's doing, it's real. So you got everything from wholesaling to Airbnb to building tiny homes to buying a trailer and renting it out to somebody, like one of those travel trailers, not one that you live in, but a travel trailer, and you flipping those. Like, it's so many things you could do around real estate. And so I wanted to do everything. I said, you know what? Before I go in the ground, I want to say that I was able to do every method, strategy in real estate. And is that realistic? Yes, kind of. But can you do it all at once? Or can you do it, like, say that I want to do all of that in 30 days and you were only at the beginning stages? No. And you will consume yourself and you will just fail at every single thing because you're not focused on that one thing. Okay. And so when she talks about building communities, like, the Lord had to really just reshift my vision and say, she could focus on South Carolina first before you talk about you want to fix and flip nationwide, or before you want to, create housing opportunities nationwide. You have to start somewhere first. Okay. And so my vision, for this year is to make home ownership accessible for single moms here in South Carolina. Okay. And then also have Section 8 properties where, one, I'm your landlord. Two, this is a setup because I don't want you renting my property forever. Like, if you love it, then go ahead and buy it, and I'm gonna help you buy it because I want you to own it. Because I don't have no problem with increasing the portfolio forever, so that we can continue to have those properties. But I don't want you renting from me forever. Okay, so that's definitely one thing that as far as a vision is concerned, what I'm trying to do. As far as just real estate is concerned. So definitely increasing the accessibility to home ownership for single moms, and creating that Section 8 opportunity where it don't got to be in the ghetto. It don't got to be you on this waiting list for years and years and years because you can't afford to live anywhere else, and so you got to stay in the neighborhood down the street where that's getting shot up, or that's getting raided with the police, or you can't even sleep because the fire trucks keep passing every single night, all day, and it's not no safe environment for your kids. So right there with you, Tashiana, and you just have to be clear on really so y'all don't maybe forget the question now. Be clear on where you're trying to go and where you're headed, because it's easy to get lost in the sauce real fast. And so with that, you have to just understand, like, why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I passionate about building communities? Why do I want to wholesale? Why do I want to be in real estate, period? And once you understand that and get clear on that, then you should be able to be successful and whatever kind of strategy or niche in real estate that you want to be in. And then you may even discover that, you know what, I don't know why I'm doing real estate, so maybe I just shouldn't be doing it because it doesn't align with me as a person, my purpose, or anything in between. So let me just get out. And that's okay, because I need you to be able to find what you're really passionate about, or what your purpose is, or what speaks to you as a person, so that you could be successful in that and help individuals in that industry versus this one. Okay, so very good, very good. So, what is your vision for your real estate business? I just gave y'all mine, so I need somebody else to give me theirs.
I see myself being the Oprah to real estate. You get a house. You get a house. Everybody get a house. No, sir.
Yes,
but
right?
I have a passion of helping people, so I just want to be able to just give back and encourage people, like you said, with the whole Section 8. I like that. I was actually thinking about that too, like actually having a home, like a group home for women who just had their babies and they just don't know what direction to go to.
Mm-hmm.
And just being able to show them, look, y'all don't have to depend on the government, because I've been there and I've done that, but I'm out. So if I'm out the game, y'all can get out the game. Y'all can, just be able to have like a different type of, like, I don't know how to explain it. Basically, because when you have the government, when you're dependent on the government, you have a different type of leader, or I don't know how to, like.
Let me help you, Noreen. Let me help you. Okay. So when you're dependent on the government, you don't think about you and what you're capable of to do for your babies. Because most of the time when you're on the government, it's because you have babies. That's the only thing that really allows you to depend on the government. And so when you are dealing with that government assistance, you get comfortable. And it's also a psychological thing where you think, okay, well, they force you to think that, okay, if I make too much money, if I get a real job, if I work, period, I'm going to lose this.
Exactly.
Okay. And they're not putting resources out where they say, okay, if you are afraid of losing this, let me teach you how to get this, but without the government. And so here Nori is bringing out my other side of the vision. That's what I'm going to be doing. Eventually I'll get up to traveling around the world and teach women how to start their own business, so that they can have financial freedom and get off of the government. So Section 8, food stamps, Medicaid, everything that's government involved, like creating self-sustaining households, through women. primarily just single women, because, you know, we get so caught up in the fact of having kids. You know, somebody may have 10 kids and be a single mom, and they feel like they can't see a way out because they have so many kids and they have to pour into them, and they got to work 3, 4, 5 jobs to support their family. When really all you could do is spend about 2 or 3 hours a day on a business and get 10 times, 100 times more than what you would have made with those three jobs. So that's my other side of you know, my vision is to just create, travel around the world, do these free seminars for women, you know, who are single moms, and teach them how to build a business, how to be financially independent, how to have financial literacy, so that they can, you know, build out their own business and ultimately, you know, become 7-figure or millionaires off of just self-employment. And then that trickles down to the household. So, yeah. So I totally feel you with that, Nori. And you know, it is, like I said, psychological. Like, you have to be able to say, you know what, this government thing is a stepping stone and it's not my destination. And so oftentimes we get comfortable and we think that is our destination. Like, I know me personally, me and my family, we stay in the name of the neighborhood is the Garden. It was low income housing, and we stayed out of for rent free for 5 years. And I was just struggling so much so, really just inside with, you know what, I was only supposed to be here for a couple months and be gone. You know, but I really didn't have that support system and that accountability group like Tashiana talked about in the beginning, that said, you know what, Mashika, you said that you was gonna only be here for a couple months. What do we need to do, or what do you need to do to get you out of here? Because this is just not your destination. This is only a stop. So, you know, being there with food stamps, my baby's still on Medicaid to this day, or whatever. And it was just something that we were just doing for years. You know, my oldest, she's 6. So when we moved out there when she was 3 months. So December 2015, we moved out there, and we moved out. What was it? October 2019. So we just recently like been out. So it is something that you have to you know, hone in on and be clear about where you're trying to go and how you're going to get there, because if you don't, you'll be stuck out there. And it's women and families and out there that's been out there for years, and you know, none of them really know that it's another way out, and so they get comfortable. You know, they get connected with people that really don't want to do any better for themselves, and so they're just stuck. And so that's why, you know, God gave me the vision, like, I need you to lead my women out. I need you to encourage them, empower them, so that they can do better for themselves and in turn their families. Because I was just thinking about the kids. I created a nonprofit. I don't even know when, but it's been too long because I ain't did nothing with it. So, but just for the kids, and I said, you know what, the kids, they're teachable. You know, you can, you know, still, you know, infect them with new habits, new growth. But guess what? They go back to the household, you know, with people who don't care about what you're teaching their kids. And so the Lord had to deal with me on that and say, you know what, why not just go to the moms? Because who really spending the majority of the time with them? Who birthed them? Who are they going to for help and say, mama, this, I need that? You know, who are really pouring into the child, especially if it's a single mom household. And so he had to just help me with that and just say, you know what, I need you to deal with the moms, because the moms are going to trickle it down to the children, and it's going to have a ripple effect through generation. Okay. So that's just that. So Nori, Tashiana, I don't need y'all to answer no more questions tonight because we're going to be here 3 hours because y'all keep pulling on my purpose. So thank you so much, ladies, for that. That's good. So even with this conversation, it help us see, you know, what our goals are, what our visions are, and how like-minded we are. And it's important to be around people who care about the things that you care about, want the things that you want. So I'm feeling this already. I don't know about y'all, but I'm feeling this already, and I'm excited y'all are here. Like, it's good. It's good. So the next question is, what is important to you? I've been talking so much, so I need other people to talk. What is important to you? Dominique, can you talk to me and tell me what's important to you? I don't know if I see you in the chat. You ain't mute.
I'm sorry. My son has basketball on Mondays, but I didn't want to miss the first session. We just got in the house.
Got it. Okay. Well, I must have caught you at a good time then. My time on point. So go ahead, Dominique. Tell me what's important to you.
My family is very important to me. Liking what I do, being able to provide for my family, not just my, the one I created, but, I have somebody mentioned, their parents, and that just really spoke to me because, got to take care of them too. They didn't, they might not be set up for retirement. So those things are important to me, making sure that, they're straight in the future.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. But yes, as just for me, family is important to me. And for a long time, I was just living in what I would call a lie, or just pseudo family values. And it was mainly because, I love my family, I love my girls, I love my husband. But it was just like, are you like, it's what you're doing, it's your actions, it's your lifestyles, it's your day-to-day really showing that. And so it wasn't, because the only thing that really consumed me, or I was really giving a lot of energy to, was real estate, and I was a rival. And so with that, even with that fast that I was telling you guys about, I had to take a step back and really just look in, like, as a third person, and see where I was failing my family at. But I say my family is important to me, and I say I'm doing real estate for them, and I say my goals and my visions are for them. But when it's all said and done, and I build that empire, and I'm able to just sit down because I built it, who's there to actually live there with me? And so I had had to have that moment, like, yo, Mashika, I'm gonna need you to come to Jesus and understand that if anything, you're pushing them away and you're not really focusing on them. So real estate still gonna be here. It ain't going nowhere. But your family, they can possibly go somewhere. So I'm gonna need you to focus on them first, and then focus on your career and what you're trying to accomplish. So thank you for that, Dominique. Next question. What are you hoping that real estate will provide for you and your family? I think a lot of you guys answered this already with the generational wealth, the financial freedom, and things of that nature. Stephanie, are you here, baby?
I'm here.
Okay, I got a little word for a second. What are you hoping that real estate will provide for you and your family?
Pretty much what everybody has already said, the generation wealth. For me, trying to quit that 9 to 5 and just being able to spend more time with family.
Okay, good. Thank you for that, and hopefully I can help you accomplish one of those things. Summer, you gonna answer the last question for me, please, man, because I need some help. If you can commit to doing one thing right now during this journey, what would it be? Summer, are you there? Now I see you. You've been blowing up the chat. I appreciate you for being a chat warrior. Thank you so much. But can I hear your beautiful voice? Okay. Hey, Summer.
Hey.
So if you can commit to doing one thing right, just one. It don't have to be a whole lot. Just one thing you could do right. What would it be?
I need to stop procrastinating.
Okay, amen to that. When I say
I'm a big procrastinator.
Girl, when I say it's been a struggle with procrastination, and see, what I learned was, so if anybody got kids, I know I ain't the only one, but if anybody got kids, we know one thing for sure. They do what they see and not what you say. Okay? They do what you see and not what you say. So me, just personal experience, I saw my mom procrastinate on everything, like from doing, like, folding the laundry, cleaning the house, doing her schoolwork, being organized, cleaning up her room. And so I developed that from her. It was just a trait that I learned, and it was a mine to keep. you know, so I had to give that back to her, release that, and say, you know what, I don't want to be a procrastinator, and I don't want to teach my girls to be a procrastinator, you know. And even certain things you'll see grown people pick up, you know. Just speaking for a personal experience on that with my husband. So my husband, like when we first moved in together, he couldn't really stand me because I was cluttery, is what he called it, you know. And with having a younger child at the time, so when she got up and she got walking and stuff, you know, she'll just be in the stuff. And so the house, you just start seeing little stuff on the floor, you know, around. You know, if I was to show y'all this dining room table, the clutter lives here. And so now I've gotten to the place where the whole house don't got to be cluttery, but I need at least one spot. And since we moved into this house, the dining room has been that one spot. You know what? You know, we supposed to be honest. We supposed to be open. So I'm going to just show y'all. I'm going to just show y'all. And y'all don't judge me. And if y'all do. Oh, okay. I don't know if y'all heard it, but no. The husband said no. The husband said no. But with that, yeah, so just dealing with that clutteriness was just something that I really had just to break through. And it was simply because, you know, stuff just get piled up on the table, the mail, you know, something I'm working on or whatever the case may be. And that's a level of procrastinating, because instead of saying, you know what, Mashika, we're going to clean up this table today, it'll be like, you know what, girl, we're going to get it tomorrow. The next day. You know what? We just going to pick a day on the calendar, we're going to do it. But guess what? The day on the calendar come up, we don't do it. So that's procrastination. And so it's something that I haven't totally got rid of yet, but I'm working on it, and I definitely got better over the years. So, Summer, I feel you on the procrastination. Just want to say y'all that. Anybody else want to share? Is this helping anybody? Like, is y'all learning something about yourself y'all already know from these questions?
Yes.
Good. Do y'all like me or y'all don't like me? Like, do y'all really want me to lead y'all for the next 90 days? Teach y'all anything?
I like you.
Thank you.
I ain't left yet, so that's a good thing.
That's a good thing, kid. Yeah, that's a good thing. And you've been participating straight out the gate, so I appreciate you. All right, so that pretty much just is it's our questions portion of things. It took us an hour 31 minutes to go through that, and I appreciate y'all for hanging in here with me. I think everybody done stayed. They started, so I appreciate y'all so much. I guess we could just take the time. Oh, I did want to kind of round something up. So if y'all could just highlight the question, what is your vision for real estate business? For your real estate business, what is important to you, and what are you hoping that real estate provides for you and your family, and why? So pretty much question, I don't even know how many numbers, but started question, why are you choosing real estate as a vehicle? And stop at, if you could commit to doing one thing right. So just the question from why are you choosing to do real estate as your current vehicle and on down. And what I want you to do is take those questions, or take your answers to those questions, and create 3 goals. 3 goals, or you can create just a vision for your real estate business if you haven't. So what is your vision for your real estate business? That pretty much answers that question. But if you want to create like a visual for that, whether it be a vision board, whether it be just a poster that you put your goals on, so that you can see it every day when you wake up in the morning. Hold on, y'all, this computer about to die. Anything of that nature, and then create 3 goals that we can actively work on as a group to help you get to where you need to be. So create 3 goals that you want to see come to fruition or be accomplished by the end of this 90 days based off the answers to those questions. And then you could submit that with this whole sheet. So you can like the space bar down or enter down and put like goals, colon, and give me your 3 goals, and that'll help me out a bunch. And so if you see at the bottom and say, after you answer all the questions, please email your completed worksheet to 90dayjourney@closerscollabllc.com. And again, thank you for being on this journey with me. So, I hope this was helpful. If y'all want to talk to me, or if y'all want to ask me questions, or if something I said today helped you, something I asked you today helped you, then let me know, Zoom crew, because YouTube crew can't talk. So YouTube crew, please be on the Zoom call tomorrow. Is all my YouTube group crew in the Facebook group now? I need 5 yeses. Nobody. All right. So what? Oh no, not yet. Didi, did you see the link I posted? Let me go back and find it. Honey, what? Just scroll up in the chat if you can. I don't know. Let me try to do it again right quick. Hold on. Well, let me re-ask the question. If you found the Facebook group and you asked to be a part, if you did that, you might not be in yet because I didn't get a chance to put everybody in. But could everybody in the YouTube on the YouTube stream click that link I just put in the chat and ask to be a part of the Facebook group so that you can get the Zoom link so that you could be in there to do things. And I'm also gonna post put a post in the group asking what city or state you're in so we can know your market and that we can you guys can kind of link up with each other and do things locally. So please click on that link and ask to join the group and I'll get you in there. Andrea, the link to the Zoom is in the group. So once you get in the group, every day I'll post the link for the Zoom call. You are so welcome, Kiana. So my Zoom crew, y'all gonna be friends, and I'm so sorry, but this is just what we do here at Closers Collab. So Kenya, can you tell me one thing you're excited about, one thing you want from me or need from me? Hold on, we're not scratch it all, okay? Could you tell me why you decided to join this 90-day challenge?
Well, most importantly, of course, I was looking for some support because, like you said, yes, I am very independent, but I do believe in order to be successful, there's nothing wrong with having a village with you and meeting other people. So that was my goal. And just a quick story. I don't even know Mashika. This is my first time, like, actually, being on video, not knowing who else is in the same boat. But I just added her as a friend randomly, just because of Facebook. Some guy shared some credit, information. I was like, oh yeah, that's some good information. Me just being nosy. I'm just going through comments. I clicked on another person. Oh, she wholesale. Next thing you know, I'm on her page. You know how it is being nosy because us black folks. And next thing you know, I saw Mashika and I was just like, oh, she's helping mothers. And I honestly added her just because I really wanted to support her business of just doing the collab. That's the only thing that I knew about her just from the first glimpse of just going on her page. And the next thing you know, the first lady that I added, she added me to this group about wholesaling. And next thing you know, me being nosy once again, I see Mashika as, a part of that group as well. And I said, Lord behold, it's just God. It's the universe. Yes. Me try not to be too religious. I don't want to step on nobody's toes, but I believe in things like that. Things happen for a reason. So here I am now thinking like, yes, this is it. I got the women. Like you said, most of the time it is a lot of men. And then, of course, not throwing out racial, but yes, it is predominantly white. And some of them do try to come at you and try to, make you feel like you don't know anything. But honey, don't come for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just as smart as you are. So, and, yes, I was quiet. I do have a little cough, but trust me, once y'all get to know me, I'm very bubbly, talkative. I am a mother. I have a 5-year-old little girl. I'm from Greenville, South Carolina. Just throwing some things out there. Well, not from. Well, I live in Greenville, South Carolina, but I'm from Darlington, South Carolina. So let me just put that in there, not to forget about them. But just from you, Mashika, just the support. Like I said, I'm looking for a mentorship, just somebody just being there. And I kind of like the idea that you said that you're starting from the bottom too, because I ain't gonna lie, most Black women, just people in general, once they feel like they've been somewhere and they know more, they don't want to help, and not saying that I don't want to pay for things, but why can't we just get something beneficial because somebody want to do it from their heart, not because they want to always gain from people. Right. So that's one thing that I respect from you. You're doing it because this is what you want to do, not because you're trying to, just continuous to just try to make money from it. You're doing it because you want to actually help, and I really respect that. So I am grateful that I was able to find you, during these couple of days ago, so that, I can bring my knowledge. You continue bringing your knowledge, and me meeting the other ladies in this group. And men, I don't know if there's any men in YouTube part about it, but, I'm just ready to connect and just, everybody, run it up, hang out, boss moves, all that. I'm just ready for it.
Yes. Thank you, Kenya. That, listen, y'all better not make me cry. And it's like, okay, because I'm emotional. I don't know what. And so it's okay if you don't want to be a little religious, but I will be. During this, one is God gave me the assignment to do this because Nori knows. I was planning on doing a mentorship. I was planning on rolling out a mentorship next month. And so, she was one that I invited to it because me and Nora, we've been knowing each other probably for about a year, if not two now. And so she's, been wholesaling. She's done a couple deals, like she said. And so, she, used to be in my inbox along with several other people. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to create a mentorship and, make it where it's intimate, it's hands-on. And Nora said 2 years. So intimate and hands-on where we can all come together and I can pour into people and they can get what they need to do. And the only reason why I created it, an entry fee was so that it was like a commitment to me because I had been burned out from helping people. They take my information, don't do nothing with it. And so the Lord had to deal with me on that and say, Mashika, like you can't fit everybody in that box where you think that people trying to take advantage or people trying to do different things or, people are undeserving of free value because of what somebody else did to you. That's not right. And so he told me, you know what, Mashika, you're going to give this free to my people because it's stuff out there that I need them to get. And they may not be able to afford the entry fee. And so with that, I was just like, okay, Lord, we're just going to scratch it. Was I happy? No. But we're just going to scratch it. And as he continued to deal with me on an assignment, I, embraced it. I embraced it being free. I embraced it being on this journey. And I embraced being transparent and here for you guys. And so even with that, I prayed. I said, you know what, Lord? I say send the right people because sometimes you got to be specific. I don't want no big audience, will I shy away from it? No, but I don't want to put on no show. I don't want to just be having people on here just watching me every single day of the challenge and not really getting anything valuable from it or actually putting into action what I'm giving them. So send the right people. And as Kenya say, because she want to be nosy and stuff, she found me. And like she said, I don't know her from Adam or Eve, but guess what? She's here. So it's a reason that she's here, So don't sleep on it, y'all. Y'all here day one showing up, being the whole time. So don't sleep on it and just ask, like, hey, what am I really doing here? Why do I want to be here? And so it's no coincidence that I'm ending it off with this question. So Stephanie, why are you here? And then Tashiana got a job. She said, I had to go, but I definitely joined this and we'll see y'all later. All right. So Stephanie, why, what piqued your interest about the 90-day journey and why are you here?
Almost something like what Kenya said, just to work with other people to try to learn. And I found you also in another group. And somebody mentioned you, and I kind of looked, and I was like, "Oh, I think I just found you 2 days ago."
Okay.
And I said, "Oh, let me go ahead and see, how that is," because like everybody else, I wanted to try to work with some others that, that I can work with that's in the same ball game that's, committed.
Okay.
That's going to get me motivated and keep me motivated.
Good. So I hope this is a place where you can find that, and you could be successful and actually walk out with a testimony about your success. So I'm glad that you're here, sis. Summer, why are you here? You know, what got you pumped up enough to sit on here with me for 2 hours? You don't know me from Adam or Eve, and why are you here?
Hey, I'm here because I want to take this more serious. And I went through a little phase where I thought I can do this on my own. And I see that, no, I need support.
Gotcha.
So, yeah.
Okay, well, thanks for being here, and I'm happy to extend you support in this, and I'm happy to, just help you feel those voids that you had when you were doing this by yourself. So thank you for being here.
Thank
and
you.
Kia, if I didn't say it, thank you for being here. Thank you for being bold. Thank you for having your camera on, showing up, showing out. I appreciate you. Nori, why are you here? Nori, are you there? And my YouTube crew, I'm gonna need y'all to just type in the chat. Can y'all be some keyboard warriors for me right quick and tell me why you guys decided to join this journey with me and be here with me, and what kind of piqued your interest about this? Because I know, like, nosy only goes so far. So Kenya said she been nosy, but we've been on here for an hour or 44 minutes. So if y'all that nosy, then that's another nosy. That's another level of nosy that I ain't never seen before. So if y'all done hung out with me for the whole hour and 44 minutes, then I'm gonna need y'all to let me know why y'all came across, why y'all here, why y'all showed up, and why did y'all want to participate in the journey with me. Andrea said, knowledge, support, a place to go when I need help, sisterhood. I love that. That gave me chills. That gave me a little dance. I love that. Thank you, Andrea, for being here. And I hope that you can get that knowledge, that support, and feel that this is a place to be for sisterhood and receive help. Nori, she said my phone is giving me problems. All right, type it in the chat, Nori. Type it in the chat for me, girl. Kiana, you still here with me? Didi. T-Mac said, link was expired. Found you here. Who is T-Mac? Who else was here? She was on the thing. All right, so for anybody who's watching on YouTube, let me know in the chat why you're what made you join the journey and why you're here. And just for let me see. Nori, the question was, why are you here? What made you jump in? What made you attend the participate in this journey, the 90-day journey with me? All right, so just a few announcements. So tomorrow we'll be back here same time, 7 p.m. And I hope you guys on YouTube join the Facebook group so that you can be in the know and know what we're doing over there and participate with each other, possibly send each other some friend requests so that y'all can stay involved. And some people that's already in there, they weren't on here today. So be there for sure. And you guys can catch the replays on here. So it takes a few hours to process. I think 24 hours when I go live. And so you can check back the next day around this time and it should be there. It should be on there. And then, of course, you can have the Zoom call. So I'm recording the Zoom call. And what my plan is to put it in a Dropbox or a Google Drive and have the link where you can see it there too, depending on how raggedy the YouTube channel looks after this thing. Because when I say this is raw, this is raw. Like I see, I don't got no banner. I don't got no profile picture and none of that stuff. And so it's just going to be raw because I'm more concerned with providing you guys value versus the looks. And so if you're here for the looks, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to work on the looks later. So Didi says she's being in the community Oh, hold on. I really want to network with others and learn to be more vocal when it comes to real estate. She has all the knowledge and information. She's been learning and studying, but she's very quiet. She's hoping that being in a community with all these supportive women, she can learn how to project her voice and be a great leader for my family business. Girl, that was powerful. I love that. So we're gonna pull you out of that quietness. That's why you're getting on the Zoom call. And tomorrow, I need you to be the one to turn on your camera. And when I ask questions, I want you to be like raising your hand, being on the camera, ready for me to call your name. So just because you put that out there, I'm going to be picking on you to be involved, be more vocal, and develop that self-confidence in yourself, because you got what it takes to be vocal and stand up for yourself, show up for yourself, and, be a boss babe in the real estate industry. So thanks for being here, Didi. Kiana, am I saying your name right? I feel like I'm not. Didi, I'm glad you're ready. So live in that, because that feeling is real. So live in that. But thank you for having a conversation to at least say that you're ready. So that means that you're ready for this transformation and this growth. So she said that she found me on another Facebook group, and she's been looking for a mentor for some time, and she spent out. So when you say spent out, baby girl, you say your money wise, you say your patience wise, like, let's be clear. Because y'all, when y'all look into, like, if y'all really take a deep dive into real estate mentorships, it is not cheap, and you can really spend a lot of money and time into these things and get nothing from it. So I promise y'all, if y'all really gonna stay here to the 90 days, everybody gonna have a testimony. If you doing everything I'm telling you to do, you gonna have a testimony. Okay? Trust and believe. And it's for free. I mean, you ain't got nothing to lose but time. All right, so let me see. Andrea reported. So T-Mac, if you still on here, I need you to be in the chat. And then Trevia, I don't know. But Miss Evans, if you could put it in the chat. But back to the announcement. So yes, 7 p.m. we'll be here, and then hopefully you guys on YouTube can be on the Zoom call with us, so that we can see your beautiful faces and hear your beautiful voice, so that you can participate in that capacity. And what else? Tomorrow we're gonna go over Wholesaling Basics, or Real Estate Basics, Wholesaling Basics. And what that is just building a foundation for wholesaling in general. If you've never heard of wholesaling, if you've never heard of real estate, so pretty much just terminology and that kind of thing. And by, let's see, tomorrow, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So by the end of the week, we should be been uncovered marketing and understanding your markets. We should have a marketing game plan together and go over systems. We should be able to do some case studies on deals that people have done. We should go over rehab costs, lead analyzation, prospecting, and sellers. And we might be able to launch a marketing campaign this weekend. But we may have to push that to Monday. We'll just see how time flows. But we should be getting into the nitty-gritty starting tomorrow. So I hope you guys is ready. And another thing I meant to tell you guys is I hope you have a notebook. Because I want you to get in the habit of writing this stuff down. And what else should we? Because I think I had changed my mind. But if you're a note taker, have a notebook, write stuff down. And we're going to have a worksheet for every single day, because I want to make sure that you're retaining the knowledge. You have something that you can look back on. You have something that you can actively, have your mind retaining the information and making that change in that area. Something that you can go back to, once this is all over and done. And so if you guys are ready to jump in, y'all just let me know in the chat. Y'all ready to jump in? Kiana said, yes, money-wise, these people take your money and do nothing to help or the bare minimum. Well, I'm glad I'm taking nothing but your time, honey, so that you can get as much value as you want and it's as least value as you want, okay? Even if you just understand the wholesaling basis or understand how to do some rehab costs, I hope I can give you some kind of value, Okay. And I just want to let you guys know that when I said we're going to go over everything, we're going to go over everything. Stuff that you ain't even really thought about or been taught about, because it's not something that is, shiny and getting to the money and that kind of thing, because it's a lot of nitty-gritty stuff that people don't talk about, and you could see actively why people fail in their wholesaling business. And when I say fail, I say that lightly and broadly, because people can be successful. People can be real successful in this, but are you being successful enough to catch everything that comes into your net, or are you letting some fish jump out? And so my goal with this is to make sure that you catching everything that comes into your net, because when the Lord bring that abundance, I don't need you to be letting some stuff fly out the net, okay? I need you to be calling Didi over, or Kiana over, or T-Mac over, or Summer over, or Kenya, or Nori, or me over, and say, you know what? This is a little heavy. I need some backup to put this in, okay? That's where I want you to be at by the end of this 90 days. So I want you to have everything in your tool belt needed to be successful in this real estate journey, be successful in, doing deals. And please, like I said in the beginning, this is a safe place. So if you feel like I'm going too fast, if you feel like you're getting lost in the sauce, I need you to post in the Facebook group, message me, whatever, in the comment section while we're going through it, whatever, because I don't want nobody to get lost and end up dropping out because they're not getting what I'm talking about. So I don't want to leave nobody behind. And since you got me for free right now, give you the value. I want you to actually get the value. I don't want you to be left behind. So take advantage, okay? And if you need some help and you don't understand what I'm talking about, then get in front of me in any way you see fit, and then get that extra knowledge, because one person might stand up and say, you know what, Mashika, you did the comp session, but I don't understand that. I don't understand how you came up with the ARV or none of that. And it may be all 11, 12 y'all on here, and y'all was lost in the sauce too, but y'all ain't saying nothing. So I can take the time and say, you know what, let's circle back and do it all over again in a different way, so that everybody can get it. Can everybody appreciate that? Can everybody appreciate that? I care enough about you guys that you get the value the first, second, and third time around if you need it. Okay, so please raise your hand and say, you know what, Mashika, I don't get it. And that's the purpose of the Zoom call, because if we need to stay on there a little bit and say, you know what, let's just go over this one specific example, or let's stop here and not go any further, and then do a part 2 or a part 3 the next 2 days. Okay. Didi say, I work Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 p.m. She in Arizona, and she'll be 45 minutes late every day. Today I had it out. So Didi, what I want you to do, and I need somebody to jump in the YouTube chat. If you want a YouTube chat, I need you to jump in the YouTube chat and say, Didi, I got you. I'm going to take notes for you, or whatever notes I have, I'm willing to give them to you for the first 45 minutes, so that you ain't got to get off and have to watch it all over again, or wait for the replay to drop, because it ain't going to be available. And I don't want you to get left behind. So can somebody say, Didi, I got your back, and I'm going to support you and give you some notes? Or even in my people in the Zoom call, because maybe my people on the YouTube is shy. So can anybody support Didi with some notes on the first 45 minutes of our sessions, so that she don't feel lost in the sauce? T-Mac, you on Pacific time too? Let me see. So what time is it over there for y'all? Summer said she willing to help out.
I'm Easter like you, so it's 8:57.
Right. What time is it, T-Mac, Didi? What time is it? Because I think we 2 hours behind. Or 2 hours ahead. One. I don't know. She said it's going to be 7 p.m. So about an hour. Yeah, about 2 hours ahead of y'all. All right, okay, got it. Las Vegas, so it's 6 p.m. All right, got it. Well, I appreciate you guys for hanging out. And I'm kind of jealous because it's early in the day for y'all. So y'all still got y'all evening ahead. But they can still see you, babe. Oh. So I appreciate you guys. So with that, and that's another thing. So we don't know if we're going to continue at the 7 to 9. I just did it this time because of the schedule conflict. So we may go to afternoons. But I want y'all to tell me now, if that's going to be a schedule conflict for you because you got a job in the afternoon or whatever the case may be, let me know now. And then I'm going to pray on it and we just going to keep it with the 7 to 9 if that's what we need to do. So let me know if it's a schedule conflict, if we switch to the afternoon to like 1 to 3 or 2 to 4, something like that.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be able to do that because I don't get off till 4:30 p.m. Eastern.
Got it. Okay. Anybody else? Let me know. Because I want to make sure that y'all are here live as much as possible. Because I know I probably could put the recording from the Zoom in the Facebook group and then y'all can have that. But I know me, like, I'm in a mentorship now. And honey, he be doing so many Zoom calls and I just be like, I'm not watching it. I can't. So if I ain't on that live, I'm just not gonna get it. So I want to make sure that I'm available for you guys so that you can get it and show up like you guys did today. And so Andrea, she get off work at 5. Let's see. 7 to 9 is good for summer. All right, we just gonna keep it at 7 to 9. It's cool. We're gonna do it because this is good for me. My baby's in the bed and stuff like that, so we're good. All right, so 7 to 9 every day. And so for T-Mac and Didi, y'all had to list 3 people say that they'll get y'all some notes. So y'all make sure y'all in the Facebook group and y'all connect with people. And then for whoever gonna take notes, y'all just post them in the Facebook group. I mean, they'll be able to be like, recorded would be great. Yes, it will be recorded, T-Mac. So once the live processes on YouTube, it'll be posted. And so if the Zoom recording is probably gonna be faster, so I'll just post that in the group. That way y'all can have it both ways. Because YouTube is really for the people who just run up on the channel or get to the challenge late and they need to catch up on some stuff. So your best bet is to get in a Facebook group and catch the Zoom recordings, and then you'll have that available. All right. So do y'all got any questions? Do y'all not know where to find stuff? I think I pretty much covered everything. Oh, do one more thing for me. If y'all ever did a wholesale deal before, or if y'all own property, y'all an investor, go ahead and let me know in the chat. Say, I'm an investor, I've wholesaled, whatever the case may be. If y'all enjoyed this today, let me know that as well.
Yes, I enjoyed it.
Good, Kim. Thank you for letting me know. I forgot
I consider myself an investor. I just, didn't make my deal yet.
Okay. Yes. That's what I like. Keep that same energy, Kenya.
Yeah.
So Summer is the wholesaler. She's done 0 deals so far. Okay, cool. So I mean, like I said, I just want y'all to come into this open and kind of forget what everything that you know, because I want to be able to impart in you guys and it actually take root and not be trying to cross over roots or can't root because you got the other roots in. Okay, so like I said, I'm starting over from the beginning. So I want y'all to view me as if I was a newbie, and I'm going to make sure that I give it to you as if I was a newbie. Or not as if I was a newbie, but so a newbie can ingest it and digest it, okay? And so, I'll be doing deals like you guys and, things of that nature and just starting over. So as I give you guys the value, I'm going to be implementing it on my side as well. And so the part of the Facebook group is I want you to blow the Facebook group up and say, hey, Mashika, she killed it today on the YouTube, on day 1, she killed it. I learned some stuff about myself I ain't know, that kind of thing. And then as we get into the nitty gritty of things, y'all can type in nuggets and stuff like, you know what, I learned today that I get to cold call as one of the marketing strategies. Or today I talked to a seller for the first time today and the conversation just went great. Post your failures. Today I just bombed on the call. I got so nervous that I just hung up on a person. Okay. You know, like I really want y'all to be open and honest with yourselves and us, because who been on a journey and say, you know what? I gotta be the only one feeling like this. I gotta be the only one feeling that this bad. You know, why am I not where everybody else claim they be at? You know, what's going on here? I've been that person. If I'm the only one, that's okay. But it is important to know that, hey, I may win, but I fail too. Okay. So, and then we need to appreciate our wins. So even if it's, hey, I talked to my first seller for today, that's a win. And I want to celebrate with you. If I'm the only one celebrating, that's fine. But I want to know so that I can celebrate with you. So that's the purpose of the Facebook group. To share your wins, your failures, your accomplishments, your goals, your you know, what you learned today, how you felt about today. If I did terrible and I didn't show up with the same energy or better each and every day of this 90-day challenge, I need y'all to let me know that too. Okay. So when I say this is a safe space and I want y'all to be honest and open, then that's what I need from y'all. Because I need that. That'll keep me going. That'll keep me showing up 110% every single day for you guys and giving you this value and knowing how I can do better, how I can give it to you guys in a way that you can receive it and walk away from this thing feeling like, ooh, I'm the man or the woman when I walk through. Okay. Y'all know that song? I'm feeling like the man when I walk through. I ain't gonna sing it. But okay. So Andrea, there y'all go again. Thank you for doing God's work. Awesome job. Thank you so much, Andrea. Dee Dee enjoyed it. She said, thank you. You're welcome. T-Mac said, thank you. T-Mac bought his first place last year, but it was for me to live in. He loved the class today and really appreciate your time. Thank you. Kiana, she said she appreciate what I'm doing and looking forward to the next 90 days. See, this is the energy that I need. Thank y'all so much. And then Stephanie said thank you. Summer said thank you. And then that's all we got. So yes, I appreciate you guys. Y'all don't know how much y'all helping me and just motivating me to really just start over and do it right this time. Like that's my goal. Just start over and do it right. And if we got to start over multiple times during this 90 days, that's okay. Because I want you to know that I'm here to support you through your starting over, through your gotta pump the brakes, through your gotta take a moment, a breath, a breather. I don't understand. I'm here for you for all that. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I appreciate you guys listening to me for these 2 hours. Okay. I appreciate you guys for participating not only on this journey, but my personal journey of being loud, bold, like Andrea said, doing God's work and walking in my purpose of a leader and an educator. So thank you guys for being here for me. I appreciate you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow afternoon. Bye.